Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take another look at a Viseart Petits Fours palette. We're going to focus on Lila today. From your comments, this was the most anticipated palette you would like for me to create a look using and to review. So thank you for the comments. It definitely motivated me to take a look at Lila first before the other two. And if this is the first Viseart Petits Fours video that you're watching on my channel, I also created a video with swatches of all four palettes from this line and use Praline to create a look. If you're interested in that, I'll link it above and also provide a link below. And like my first review video of the Petits Fours line, I'm going to read the description for the Lila palette, and it's going to be really brief. It's just what's written on the website. Lila is the creme de la creme of luminous luxe. I think the description of the palette being luminous luxe is really on point because these two shades here, they're the spotlight. They're the shades you would center a look around. The mattes here are great pairings because you can use it to really build depth into your look, and you can use that to also buff out any harsh lines. So let's swatch the palette and we can talk about the shade finishes. First we have Fondant. And this is described as an iced silver rose with a shimmer finish. It's a gorgeous shade. Then we have Lila. Light muted mauve with a matte finish. I also have Lila on my cheeks today. Then we have Tiramisu, also a matte shade. And this is a light cool taupe with a matte finish. And it is gorgeous. It is a silver with a shimmer finish. They're describing these two shades as shimmer finishes. There is shimmer and then there is metallic glisten. I would say these fall into the category of metallic glisten. Any lumosity you see in the look today is thanks to those beautiful shimmery shades. And I've deposited much of the product onto my wrist. But what's left, it just looks like it's wet. So the effect is beautiful, it's gorgeous. It's also cool tone, so if you enjoy cool tone looks that have a little bit of a something something, I think you're really gonna like Lila. So why don't we head on to the tutorial? I will see you guys at the end. I'm going to take Tiramisu and we're placing that all over the lids. Then I'm packing Argent onto the center and then through the outer V. And then I'm going to buff that out. We're taking fondant and we're adding that to the inner part of the lid towards the center. And look how brightening that shade is. Go back in with the blending brush from before, tap it into Argent for a little bit of color, and I'm going to blend the two, fondant, blend the two together a little bit better. Then I'm taking Lila and we're adding that to the crease. For under the eyes, we're gonna go back into Lila, and I'm adding that just pretty generously all over for a rosy or a lilac-y smokiness. And then dipping back into fondant, I'm adding some of that to the inner corners. And then I'd like to add just a bit of Argent to the lower lash line as well. Not quite as a tight line, but just to deepen it a little bit. For blush, I'm actually going to use Lila. And if it's too deep, we can always put some light pink blush shade to balance that out, but we'll just try to see what that looks like by itself. Yeah, I would say this could be a good blush color for light to medium and even deeper skin tones. You know, we've got such a beaming inner corner and overall just very shimmery, frosty look. For highlighter, I'm gonna use Hourglass's Ambient Metallic Strobe highlighting powders. And I'll just dip it into this shade here. The center one is called Pure Strobe Light. And if we need any more beamingness to the cheeks, we can add the other shades on. So that is what I'm going for. And then I'm going to take a black liner and add that to the upper lash line to make the lashes look like there's more volume. Then mascara, we're going to use Urban Decay's Lash Freak. I've been reaching for this mascara a lot recently. As a formula, kind of dries a little bit because when you first get it and you first start using it, the formula is pretty wet and it kind of gets better when it dries a little bit, so there's less product that initially gets deposited onto the lashes and it's easier to work through. I always feel like I'm getting a lot of dramatic effect from this mascara. For lips, I'm going to take Chantecaille's Le Matte Stylo. This is in the shade Snapdragon. This is the finished look. I realized in my first review video, I didn't talk about how the shades in each of the palettes are magnetized. I know that is in the product description, but you might not be sure what I'm referring to, or it's just simply easy to miss. But you can basically, just with my finger, I took this pan out. That means you can put any shade in here, you can rearrange to your liking. And I do have Petite Pro palettes which carry 8 shades, same size. So I'm tempted to go in to create my own look, and I'd love to spend some time to do that and just, you know, show you guys what I come up with. But yes, this is very inspiring if you wanted to play with different colors and just swap things around to your liking to experiment with. It is very, very easy to do so. The palettes are also made in the States and have a shelf life of 36 months. If you're interested in any of the Petits Fours palettes, Muse Beauty Pro is actually having a deal right now for Black Friday, holiday, all the sales are coming up. And if I remember correctly, you can choose any 2 Petits Fours palettes for $44. And then on top of that, they also give you an eyeshadow brush. I don't remember what that specific brush is, but I will link below so you can go have a look. These palettes regularly retail for $25, so you are getting a deal from this. And before we go, I want to show you two of the Petits Fours palettes that I have not gone in to create looks with. And I'd like for you to let me know which one you are interested more in, so that can be the next video. This is Chocolat and this is Frambroise. This here might look like a kind of brown metallic shade, but it is actually orange from the swatch. And I am very interested in the kind of look I could create with this, how it's still on theme with chocolate, but you get orange, it's like with a twist. And here you have classic pink and rose shades. And this champagne shade here has kind of like a pink undertone. Really, really pretty. I think it would actually go well with this lipstick too. Yeah, well, let me know and I will go ahead and create another video using one of these two palettes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope your weekend is going well so far. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.